So just a bit of a backstory. I'm dealing with a knee, well, not knee injury. I'm dealing with knee pain. So I guess you call it three different types of knee pains. One of them isn't really actually like that bad. It just only comes up when I overjump a little bit. That's like my tibial tuberosity, but that's fine. Honestly, it's never really been anything bad ever really. Like I've had it before, but it's never anything I couldn't have just like took care of real quick, like with just some isos and like just controlling my volume. But two things: PFP and meniscus. PFP specifically chondromalacia, because the cartilage right behind my kneecap, like I can literally palpate it if I move my patella out the way when I relax my leg. But my meniscus, I've been dealing with that for like 3 months. And it's been improving a lot recently because just not pushing through pain. That's what I've learned about meniscus, is that like you can still train hard, just don't train too hard on certain exercises, on certain movements that will be provocative for the knee. So like instead of doing squats, like heavy squats, and then doing them for lower reps, I could instead do like lighter squats but for more reps. And then like, so I could, instead of like 5 reps, I could do like 5 reps of like 200. I could do like 20 reps of 135 or something like that. Basically that would be less provocative for my meniscus, because I could still do that and train without hurting my meniscus. So yeah, just don't work through pain with the meniscus, and that'll get better if you're dealing with any kind of meniscus pain as a tip. But then over time I got chondromalacia, but one of my coaches, Ben Moxness, was able to help me out with that. He just told me like it can also possibly be a movement issue, like with my tibia and my femur, he was literally on the money with that. Like lack of internal rotation in my hips and my tibia, or in my tibial rotation, which is also like the rotation of the tibia, so that rotates the knee joint and the ankle joint at the same time, if you know what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, so lack of those two things. I fixed my internal rotation on my tibia. So yeah, I kind of just worked on that with like the band, like this band movement. You've probably seen like someone like Squat University do it. And then my internal rotation in my hip, he just gave me this like hinge thing. Like he got, like, it was with a foam roller, put it against your knee and against the wall, and you basically hinge with that. It's actually very interesting because it's helped me out with my hinging. Like I actually have like a more proper hinge, because like the thing with me is like I'll be good at certain things sometimes, but then I'm not always consistent. Like my power clean, it's gotten better over time, but I wasn't always like consistent, because then I would get good at one thing and then I would mess up something before that I would have not messed up on before. So then I'm like, okay, I gotta focus on this so then I can stay consistent with that, so then I can add on top, add each better quality of my technique on top of that, so then over time all of that together can stay consistent. But with that being said, yeah, so I've been dealing with that, and I forgot where I was leading to. Yeah, so this is a 1 foot jump session. I probably should have mentioned that at the start. This is a 1 foot jump session. Mainly it was only like 10 to maybe 15 1 foot jumps that I did in total, because I obviously know 1 foot jumping isn't the healthiest thing for you to do. But what had me do that was because I jumped off of 1 foot and grabbed the rim, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's go for a dunk. That's what every sane person would do. But this was the highest I ever jumped off 1 foot. I don't jump off 1 foot. I wouldn't say I was uncomfortable jumping off 1 foot, especially off my left leg. But I never did, because it's like I would just jump higher off too. But yeah, I jumped pretty high off one leg. I was going for some dunks, just so I didn't try to bother my knee, which actually wasn't a good idea, because of the landing portion would have probably bothered my knee, but it didn't today. So yeah, I went for some of those, and then at the end I went for like a couple 2 foot jumps, but didn't really get too close. But yeah, I was just trying to build back into jumping, so I was just kind of messing around, but still trying to do some stuff. I was trying to grab rim, doing standing jumps, just again not trying to push through pain. But my knee has been getting better. I've been learning a lot about injuries, and yeah, so hopefully I'll be back in a few months time from now, because you know the injury still has to heal even when it feels healed. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the little 1 foot session here.
touch on peripherals.